Hey guys, what's up? So I wanted to show you part of my mineral collection. This is a very small portion of what I have in my collection. I have hundreds, if not thousands, of minerals and sparklies, as I like to call them. And here's an antique doll, by the way, in the 1800s, 1890, perhaps. And my husband hates these dolls. He thinks that they're creepy as hell. Wearing her original outfit from the 1800s. She has a cape and her original little dress, but that's besides the point. So all these minerals and crystals, I have hundreds of them. I have about 3 more china closets filled to the top with these. Also bins filled to my ceiling with minerals that I have to list on Etsy. So this is going to be a long video. So if you're not interested in rocks, minerals, mineral specimens, or crystals, hit the back button. All right, so here's an example of Brazilian Smoky Quartz. It's a very, very weird configuration. It has like alligator skin. I believe they call that alligator quartz. Here's another Brazilian Smoky Quartz. And this one's a beautiful, beautiful cluster. I don't know if you can see how beautiful this is, but it sparkles and it's really quite lovely. Behind that is a big giant, I don't know if I can show you, but a big giant calcite. Look at that one. That one weighs about 25 pounds and has really, really crazy little configurations on it. I don't know if you could see that. That has to be dusted, this one. But it glows. These little pieces here glow in the dark. So that's quite interesting. Back there I have a fluorite. This one is one of my favorites, and this one really sparkles. It's a Brazilian smoky crystal, smoky quartz actually, and it has inclusions in it. And I'm going to try to show you some inclusions inside this quartz. It's like little angel hairs that are golden that grew inside the quartz crystal. I don't know if I can get you to see that, darn. It's very, very hard to show you these inclusions, and they call this inclusion quartz. Let me try to find an example. I can't really show it right now. It's not popping. But if you see little golds like hairs inside the crystals, that's how you can see those little inclusions. Look at the rainbows throughout the piece. Look at that. You see rainbows going up through the piece. But this is a stunning, stunning piece. It's huge. Next to it, I have, I think this is some kind of mica with quartz and some other minerals. And it's a beautiful, like, yellow color. You can't really tell right now, but it's like a golden yellow color. And look how sparkly that is. Look at that. See how it sparkles in the light? Behind that is a fluorite. And to the right of that is Indian. It's a zeolite. And I think it has apophyllite on it. These little pink things. And it has these weird formations just growing all over it with a pretty blue Chalcedony. Okay, so this is, I'm telling you, this is going to be a long video. I have Citrine over here. Let me show you. This is a double terminated citrine crystal. And it's really quite lovely. Look at those colors, right? And let me show you. I have like some points as well, double terminated quartz points. And these are from Brazil. Brazil makes great crystals, especially quartzes, amethysts, and smoky quartzes. This one I had listed in my Etsy shop. I have 2 Etsy shops. Futures Past Boutique and Crystal Method 1111. But the Crystal Method store doesn't really sell very much, sadly. Back here, we have something really cool. This is Congo Quartz, and it comes from the Orange River in Africa. And I think that's near Cape Town. I'm really not too good with geography, but it has regular quartz with these blood red crystals in them, if you can see there. And Congo Quartz is pretty rare. Back here, we have Halite. And you can see these really crazy cube-like configurations. That comes from California. And believe it or not, halite is basically salt. So if I wet this mineral, it would melt. It would actually melt. Over here we have another weird smoky quartz. And I believe this is smoky celestial skeletal quartz. And it has inclusions in it as well. I'm going to try to show you some of the inclusions if I can. Let me see if I can zoom in there. You might see a little yellow hair like needles, almost like little needles in there. And again, that comes from Brazil. Did my stomach just growl? Oh, God. This one's really weird. This one is calcite, but it's a very, very weird calcite crystal. It glows in the dark, and a lot of calcite does glow in the dark. And look at the shape of those crystals. They're really, really odd. Look at that. And that one hails from China, believe it or not. China has a lot of really great and interesting minerals. Back here we have, again, an Indian zeolite. I think it has apophyllite and some other minerals. You can see the pretty pink colors throughout that one. Another apophyllite from India. They come in different colors. It's a zeolite. And this one has like bow tie formation crystals on it. Sometimes they're like little bow ties. This is a double terminated smoky. Let me show you. And this is, again, this is Brazilian. And Brazilian quartz is my favorite. And you can see another kind of mineral growing in there. I forgot the name of it. But it's a red-like formation that grew and interrupted in the middle of the growth of this quartz. As you can see here, there was some interruptions with regular quartz. Then it turned smoky. Then there was quartz in there. And then we have some other minerals throughout this doubly terminated piece. And that's really quite interesting. Look at that. Okay, so next we have another smoky. And this has a really pretty point to it. And that's, again, a Brazilian. And those little formations there, I think they call that a window or a key. It's like really, really strange. You see that? And it's, you know, etched into the crystal. This is from China, again. This is green fluorite. And some of them comes in cubed patterns. There's all different kinds of patterns that fluorite comes in all different colors. So that's a pretty one. The one in the back, I forgot what that was called, but it's a very delicate crystal from Australia. And it's a pretty like orangey color. And it has like snow. It looks like snow formed on those crystals. Look at that. All right, so next we have another halite from California. Sometimes it comes in pink. And look at the crazy little cubes on it. And again, that's basically salt. This green crystal here is actually, again, it's fluorite. And fluorite, again, I told you, it comes in different formations. Look at those crazy little like cubes going through it. And different colors. And it's a quite pretty mineral. You see it in all different colors with all different pieces stuck to it. Other crystals grow along with it sometimes. Here's a doubly terminated smoky. And again, it hails from Brazil. And you can see rainbows in it. Those are actually fractures in the crystal. And when the light hits it, it shows you rainbows. And that one's in my Etsy shop, but nobody wants to buy it right now. That's quite common because my prices are high because I paid a lot of money for these crystals and I'm not willing to let them go for cheap. Now, if any of you are interested in these crystals, let me know. You can go on my main page, Futures Past, and where on the top you'll see a banner going across. You can contact me. It'll say my Etsy shop. And you can contact me about any one of these crystals. So, okay, so we're over here now. And this is Tabular Quartz. And it's, let me just move this one out of the way to show you how crazy this is. It's a big tab of quartz. And it comes from Baluchistan region, Baluchistan don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. There you go. Region of Pakistan. And it has Brookite in it. You can see Brookite in that quartz. Look at that. And that's a big giant blade of quartz. Move that out of the way. This is a beautiful quartz formation with, I think, Epidote on it. And you can see the crystals. Look at that. They go in all different directions. Some even piggyback on the back of each other. And it's really sparkly. Here's another really crazy, crazy, crazy smoky quartz from Brazil. And look at the shape of that. I mean, that is just completely odd. Look at that. And this is inclusion quartz as well. You can see other minerals had grown inside of there. You can see even red iron that grew in there. Look at that. And look at the rainbows. See that? That's a fracture inside the crystal. That's natural. And that one is a weird one. In the back, we have Indian. Again, it's a zeolite with, I think, apophyllite. And apophyllite looks like little, I think it's apophyllite. And I think it's these bow tie formations tell you that I think it is apophyllite. There's other zeolites as well that grow on zeolites. In the back, we have another Indian zeolite with all these different minerals that have grown on top of it that are zeolites as well. In the back, we have another Indian zeolite and another one back there. As you can tell, I like zeolites. This is a doubly terminated fluorite. And look at the beautiful pattern going throughout the piece. Look at that. And that one is huge. I think it weighs 10 pounds. And you could see those beautiful purple colors, whites, lavenders, and greens. Look at that. This is a quartz point from Brazil. And that's quite interesting. I'll put that one down. In back of that, we have another quartz crystal cluster with Smoky Quartz right back there. Here's another quartz, but it's a Smoky Quartz from, again, we're talking about Brazil. And let's see if we can see the inclusions. This is inclusion quartz. You see those little golden hairs? That is the inclusions that grew. See how they sparkle, the little hairs? They grew inside the crystal. And again, look at the size of that one. And it really, really sparkles. Look at that. This one is red quartz. And that's, I believe, iron had embedded itself in the crystals as well and grew on top of it. So you get red quartz. In the back, again, we have some Congo Quartz from the Orange River. And Congo Quartz is red quartz. It's very, very pretty. Look at that. The red colors with the sparkles. All right, so the next shelf, we have Himalayan Quartz. And it's almost red as well. It's like a red quartz with needle-like crystals going in all different directions. Look at that. And it just goes throughout the piece with the red mixed with the regular quartz crystals. And I believe, again, that's iron. And that is a beautiful, beautiful large piece. And the one to the left of it, I really love. It's has hues of orange throughout it. And you can see the needle-like quartz crystals throughout the piece. Look at that. That's really, really beautiful. That's a nice, big, giant piece. This one is a weird one. And I'm not going to say what I think it looks like because I might get censored from YouTube. But that is a really, really weird quartz. Look at that with some red iron. And then we have this. And in the back, we have a great big giant Brazilian smoky quartz. It's a light smoky quartz, though. And you can see it's also inclusion quartz with the little hair-like crystals in there. And you can see different formations going in different directions. And that is one big whopper that weighs probably like 15 to 17 pounds. Look at that. Okay, now we have regular quartz. We have a point going this way, points going this way, more points. And then in the center we have yellow. And it's almost like a citrine yellow. And that one's really, really pretty. Very pretty. And then to the right of that, we have, I believe it's Calcite and Quartz. And this comes from, I believe, New Mexico. And look how sparkly it is. And it might have some pyrite in there. And in the back, we have another great big smoky quartz from Brazil that probably weighs about 20 pounds. And it's inclusion quartz as well. And then you also have other minerals that grew along the bottom. Look at that. I wonder what that yellow mineral is. And you see some rainbows in there. And you can see the hairs. You see the little golden hairs that are inside there? There's a rainbow. And there's some more inclusions in there. Look, more minerals that grew throughout the piece. And again, look how it sparkles with the many, many, many crystals coming out of it. That one is a real, real beauty. And back here we have Epidote and Quartz. Look at that. Really, really pretty. The Epidote is the green sparkly crystal. And then we have the quartz, some more Congo red quartz, and the Orange River of Africa. And then this is last but not least. Okay, so we have a smoky quartz point right here. And you can see into that crystal. Look at that. This is fluorite, and it's like a pinkish fluorite with cubes on it. Look at that. I think that's a pyrite cube. And you can see it throughout the piece. And that's quite interesting. In the back, we have like a skeletal or a celestial quartz. That's a smoky also from Brazil with inclusions. This one is a gorgeous one. This one's orange. And it's from the Himalayan mountains. And it's Himalayan quartz. Look at that. And look at the points going in all different ways. And we have that beautiful orange color going throughout the crystals. Look at that. And they're going in all different directions, like a flower, almost like a flower. Look at that. And to the left of it is a big giant slab of smoky quartz. And it's quite large, and it comes from Brazil. Then we have more smoky quartz. Look at that. And this one has some other minerals growing on it. We have the points going in one direction. And then we have a big giant, I think this is like 30 pounds, smoky quartz crystal from Brazil. And this one is enormous. Look at that. Look at the size of that. And you can almost see through it. And it has inclusions in there also that have grown. They call it angel hair sometimes. And look at the size of that one. Over here we have Chalcedony. It's very sparkly. Look at that. It's like green and bluish Chalcedony. And they call it spirit quartz sometimes. In the back we have another quartz. This thing, I don't know what it is. It's like a little cave with crystals in it. And it looks almost like it's a weird calcite or something. It's shaped really weird. And then we have a little, it looks like a city of smoky quartz with skyscrapers coming up. Look at that. And this is Brazilian as well with inclusions. And in the back we have a red quartz. It's like a iron stained quartz. And I actually like iron stained quartz. Look how sparkly that is. See that? And that's it. I have hundreds more. If you guys are interested, please contact me. I'm not going to give this stuff away for cheap prices. I'm not, I'm not trying to gouge you or anything, but several of these pieces can go for several $100s a piece. The smaller ones I can let go for probably $1.50, 125. But the bigger pieces are going to go for several $100s, like these big giant pieces, at least $600, $700, $800. The smaller little pieces I can probably let go for about 80 to 150, depending on how unique they are. But the more enormous pieces, you have to understand that I invested a lot in this collection. If you're interested, again, go to the name under the video that says Futures Past. Go to the main page, and on the top banner going across, it'll say My Etsy Shop. Click on that and you can contact me through my Etsy store, and you can buy crystals from me. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all soon.